Hey everyone, welcome back to another Barbecue Bros video, and I've been really excited about this video. I built, with the help of my friend, I built my first mini Weber Smokey Mountain, and I live here in Gainesville, Florida, Gator Nation, so I wanted to do a big F on it, and I wanted to have some Florida orange in it. So I'm just going to kind of walk you through how we did this, and it's actually pretty easy. It probably just took maybe 2 to 3 hours, and I've got a huge post on this on my blog, so if you want to get a look at all the materials, how much it's all going to cost, and I have a step-by-step process with pictures of just everything, but I did want to just do a quick video too so you guys could kind of see this guy. So basically what you do for these little mini WSMs is you just take a Smokey Joe. You can do them with a Smokey Joe Silver or a Gold. One of the things that I point out on my blog is that I prefer the Gold because on the Gold model you've got the dampers over here on the side. So you've got one there, and then you've got one on that side. And so with the Smokey Joe Silver, the damper is on the bottom, and so that's not really ideal for a smoker like this because you're going to get a lot of ash buildup. And so there's guys that make these little like little pot things that kind of protect the damper area to keep the ash from getting in it. You can get Smokey Joe Golds for like 30 bucks, 35 bucks if you catch them on sale. If not, they're normally like 40. So I'd recommend you go ahead and do that. And then this is a Tel-Tru BQ300 barbecue thermometer. These are spec'd out at plus or minus 1 degree accuracy, and so that guy costs about 40 bucks, but it's a super nice thermometer, and it's at grate level, so it's going to be really accurate. So the idea here is you just take the Smokey Joe and then you get a 32 quart. This is I got this off Amazon. You can get a link off my blog for like $25. There's a couple models that work best for these, so don't just go out and just buy any pot without at least looking at my post first, because some of them just won't fit right. So you've got the pot, the bottom and the top of the Smokey Joe. This is just a little like 5-inch stainless steel bolt here that we attach. This right here is just a little piece off of a broom handle. So we just kind of rig that on, and that just gives you an easier way to damper this thing up and down. So we'll go ahead and open this up and show you how I've got it set up inside. I'm going to take the top grate off. This is a grate I just got. I ordered. Well, so you're going to use the grate obviously that's with your Smokey Joe. But then if you want to run 2 racks in here, you just need to order an extra grate, and it was only like $15. So I'll take that out, and as you can see, I'll zoom in here. It's just resting on little 3/4 inch bolts, and I tried 1.5 inch and they were too big, so I went down to the 3/4 inch. So I'll pan back out here, and sorry about the glare, it is super bright out here right now. So I'll just set this back in, and you can see how nice and flush it sits in there on this. So we'll take that back out. Alright, so down here, that is the grate that is actually resting on the heat diffuser. And so if I pull this out, all this is right here is a 12-inch terracotta pot. I've got it wrapped in aluminum foil. So you can see here, all this is doing, let me set this aside, that's the bottom of the pot, and what we did, we just took like a 1/2-inch drill bit and drilled a ton of holes in the bottom, and then those are like, I think those are like 3-inch stainless steel bolts, and that's what's holding the heat diffuser. And so basically all the heat is coming up through those holes, and you know, you need something to block that heat, or your food's just gonna get super dried out and cook too fast. So I've actually seen where guys cut the entire bottom out and then just use a heat diffuser like I'm doing, but I wanted to try this first, and I've cooked on it a couple times so far, and with all those holes in there like that and the heat diffuser, this guy stayed at 225 the entire cook, so I didn't have a problem at all controlling temperature. So again, I'll show you how this guy sits in here again. So it just sits in there just like that on those bolts, and then if you're running a bottom rack, it just sits right on top. So that's it. I mean, there's nothing else to it. And then, sorry, let me sit the camera down for a second. Alright, and then I just took it off, and so that's just the bottom of your Smokey Joe. And so the thing that's really cool about these is they're super fuel efficient. I ran like a 10-hour cook on like a quarter of a bag of charcoal. So if you are gonna do, you know, like a 12-15 hour cook, at some point during the cook you're gonna have to take this off and refuel it, and it's obviously gonna be heavy with all your meat on there, but then all you do is just sit it back on. So you can see how it just sits right in there like that on the base, and then you just put your top back on, and that's it. So pretty simple. It was super fun. I did the paint job. Underneath the orange paint is 2 or 3 coats of high heat black engine paint, and then once that all dried, you know, we had cut the F out, and then if you look at the post on my blog site, we basically took a masking tape and did like 3 or 4 layers of masking tape, and then cut the F out with a razor blade. So that's why it came out basically perfect. And then I painted like 3 or 4 layers of orange engine paint on top of it. And when that had all dried, just peeled the tape off. You can also see here where I chose to keep the handles silver, so I taped those too, but you could paint those if you wanted to. And then for this Tel-Tru BQ300, it's a 1/2-inch hole, so you can kind of see back there. We used a step bit on our when we were drilling that out. We had to use a 1-inch step bit, and then drilled out about a 1/2-inch hole. So that was pretty easy to mount. And that's about it. If you guys have any questions at all, you can shoot me an email or leave a comment in the comment section, but definitely go over to my blog and kind of walk through all the pictures and kind of see how I did it. But this is going to be perfect for camping, beach trips. It's super portable, it's really fuel efficient, and with both of those racks in there, you can easily cook a butt and then, you know, some chicken or some ribs or whatever. So you could easily feed probably like 20-25 people with this guy. So definitely recommend you try making one. Let me know if you do. I'd love to see pictures of yours, and thanks for watching.